Definitely looking forward to starting some naval invasions going on here. It's been too long. Because we have plenty of air force and air support. How are we doing for range? Oh, God. I always forget just how small their range is. It's rubbish! That upgrade, the reserves focus, gave you a pretty respectable fleet, didn't it? Yes, it definitely did. Cruisers can carry both the guns of the cruiser tree, the mediums, and the ones on the armoured cruiser tree, the medium heavy. Armoured cruisers can use the ones on the armoured cruiser, the medium heavy, or the ones on the FBB. FBBs can use either heavies or super heavies, and super heavies can use either FBB or dreadnoughts. Okay. So those and these. Oh, and we need to upgrade the hulls too. Yeah, okay. That's a pretty big deal. German convoy fleet is back. That's the escort fleet, that is not the actual war fleet. Bloodstorm! Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. God, I slowed down time. First time this game that I slowed it down. So used to just being on speed 5. But I wanted to watch the naval battle unfolding. Again, Canadian escort fleet being caught. A bunch of other ships in support, but we're the only ones with decent capital numbers. Huzzah! For some odd reason. Not all. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. The Twitch resub. 11 months. Almost my year anniversary. If I wasn't a girl, I'd start growing out my beard. Well, just one more month and then you get the golden horns, so hopefully that's a good alternative. And actually the golden horns are going to get a bit of an overhaul. Oh, I can't call them golden horns anymore. I just realised. It's fine. It's fine, everything's fine. Submarine! Submarine! That's going to be our, what, 5th submarine fleet. Marvellous. Right, naval invasion is halfway to being done. As long as I can get a decent toehold here in Batavia, then I can start throwing these larger units in.
Yes, sir.
And in fact...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright, sir. Where's next, sir? Alright, sir.
Need another
Orders,
5.
sir. Orders, sir.
That's a full 24. Ooh, that's also a full 24. Interesting. Right, so, Pratap, you're probably a good choice. Although you have Paratrooper, you've kind of wasted a trait on that, which I'm not a huge fan of. Hack, however, would make a good alternative. Okay, good. And then actually, you need to change colour to yellow. And you need to change colour to orange, orangey brown, brown. Be in the garrison forces.
Yes, sir. Where to, boss? Where to, boss?
That'll do.
Yes, sir.
Right, so these guys need some proper names. This is going to be the... Just realised I was using the wrong name. Grumbuskin.
Alright, sir.
This is going to be Sergei.
Yes, sir.
This is going to be Gil.
Where to, boss?
This is going to be Martin. These are all patrons, by the way.
Yes, sir.
So if you wish to see your own names appearing in these games, then the best way to do it is either being a patron or a subscriber. And you will notice that a bunch of my forces, especially the ones I've... well,
sir.
yeah, the ones I've been recruiting myself, have all of these crazy names. Those are all the subscribers. I've now found a way of pretty much automatically, although with a little bit of manual editing required, getting the names to appear as divisions in this.
Where to,
Like,
boss?
I do need to download the list and put them in an Excel spreadsheet, but otherwise it's pretty quick and pretty easy. And then the Marines are going to be Lord Silverose. That well-known
Where's
Republican,
next, sir?
Lord Silverose. Oh, that was the army group. The actual Marines are going to be called Drewski. Which sounds like a very Australian name. I don't know why, it just feels Australian. We'll just have a quick Drewski. No worries, mate. Girls can do anything, don't let them put limits on you. Grow that beard. Alright, we're getting close to naval invasion time. Excavation 4 is done. Is there anything else that I need in 42 before I get going on that? I know industry is super important, but we're also kind of focusing on a couple of other areas. Signals are still being produced. Nope, not construction 5. I meant to spell industry 4. Still trying to identify them. And you are still fighting. We do now have 4 capital ships here. A couple of the destroyers need to be repaired, but that can be certainly arranged. It is quite nice having a little bit of extra control over who gets repaired and when. Infantry equipment 3. That's not a 42 thing, is it? I think I only just got that. Oh, it is a 42. Okay, I'm quite far behind in infantry. I thought I was like cutting edge. Damn it! When do I get my signal companies? I get my signal companies. Huzzah! Let's go for the breakthrough. And then the marine units.
Where to, boss?
It's you guys. Signals. Save. And that means that they'll reinforce each other quickly, more quickly. Catch 'em? Bye-bye, Canadian fleet. It was nice knowing you. Not very much you can do against fast battleships, dreadnoughts, and heavy cruisers. Even if they are kind of slow. Pre-World Krieg as well. I am a little bit astonished that we managed to thrash the Canadian fleet so decisively. I think it was just the fact that they were so low on organisation. I don't really know the impacts of organisation on battles. I'm guessing when it runs out, you're basically forced to flee, but how does it modify your combat stats? Does it? State of the Republican Air Force. Alright, so I'm going to tell you guys to stop doing that. I'm going to tell you to stop doing that. And this is primarily so I can send you lot home to repair. It's looking good. Same thing for you. Go and repair. You are very, very, very nearly done. So, Dutch East Indies. How many divisions do you have? Whoa, okay, you have quite a few divisions. Not a huge amount of manpower anymore, but you do have a lot of units. That's fine. I also have a lot of units I can send in very quickly. At which point supply will become a problem. Probably. Just realised my last fleet isn't going to be doing anything. Join the hunt. Have some fun. Don't worry so much about that. I want you pretty much cutting the Dutch off. New pilot training, air bases, or production speed. Production speed sounds good to me. Building our air force will require expanding and organizing our factories for this sole purpose. Indeed it will. Ah, and I can get a tank production. So we're going to get Vickers Armstrong because this will also boost our cruiser strength. I don't really have any intention of building any tanks, so Vickers Armstrong sounds good. And now we've got all of our design companies and generals in place.
Where to, boss?
Right, you're ready. Which means that we can go to you and say convoy escort here, 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 and here. And we can say to you naval invasion support here. Okay. Are we good?
Alright, sir.
Java C. Shock and awe. Research finished. I think that's the last of the doctrine. Yep. Land doctrines are now finished, so let's go ahead and start on the air doctrines, and we are definitely going for battlefield support.
What are your orders, sir?
Still no go. Alright, let's let's change your order to Strike Force. And now your job is to go and punch some people. That's a lot of very experienced destroyers. Yeah, the Java Sea still has an awful lot of fleets in it.
Alright, sir.
And now I do feel like we need to start importing a little bit of fuel. Venezuela. Let's get 4 from you. Bigger guns. Excellent. I'll upgrade those. And then better guns. So those are still 1940 technologies. My bad. Who are you fighting? Oh, you are here. Oh, it's the Canadians. Round 5? 6? Fight! Unfortunately, they outnumber us pretty heavily. And they are not low in organisation this time around. This might be bad. Mohan Singh falls ill. Who's Mohan Singh? Oh man, you're my garrison commander. Got up. Quick, take over. 7 capitals against 11. 41 screens against 74. Yeah, we're retreating pretty rapidly. And I'm not surprised. Lost a destroyer, but not the dreadnought. 2 destroyers. See if they're chasing us down. Now where are you going? No. Go home, you're drunk. Well, it looks like the invasion of the Dutch East Indies is going to be delayed again. Drunk admirals. Well, you could just say that they're having a little tipple of some Dutch courage. Learning from their opponents and all. Still no traits. Crikey. Well, I guess you haven't been at sea that often, actually. You've been out a bit more. Yeah, you're getting a few. Then the poor old capital fleet. He's a level 6 now. Crikey. Well, we're going to take Lone Wolf. Because that increases the penalties on their fleet. And retreat decision chance plus 25%. No. We're going to wait until we get Ironside if you ever do.
sir.
Far Eastern Indian Ocean and the Java Sea. Java Sea, Far Eastern... Oh, I see. I mean, these guys should get repaired pretty quickly. We are pretty prompt when it comes to repairs. Certainly far better than the Canadians would be, seeing as, you know, home waters and all. Oh, submarines are actually catching stuff out there. They sank a dreadnought. It's pretty good going. Totally forgot I even sent you out this far. Excellent. I heartily approve. Another Baratheon extraction campaign. How are we doing for manpower now? 286,000 Indian manpower. Yeah, we need more. It's just free manpower. It's crazy. Right, CSA. Come on. Yeah, you've now got a pretty nice coastline. How are we doing for equipment? We're actually almost overcoming the deficit now, so we can really start joining the war soon. This feels like a D-Day moment. Except not. Well, it kind of is. Better doctrines, definitely. The first step in rebuilding our air force is the creation of an air academy, one which can train our future airmen in the battles to come. Before the battles to come, even. How's my radar looking? Still quite poor, except for New Zealand. Actually, getting a radar on Christmas Island would be pretty amazing too. Wait, that's Christmas Island. What's that one? Oh no, that is Christmas. Christmas and Cocos. So maybe I do need to retake both of those. If only for radar and air base production. Especially radar. Right, now I just need to find their main fleets. Now that we've got a bunch of heavies again. Right, so I think the Indian Ocean is now covered. It's just the Java Sea. Yep. Oh no, we do need more superiority in the Indian Ocean. For God's sake. Why did it all just turn red? No! Stop that. What's stopping me producing better light cruisers? Hulls, that's what. Although hull upgrades are really expensive. Probably worthwhile though. though, the other thing well... Maybe I should be focusing on heavy cruisers. To take out their surface destroyers, knock out their screens. Because I do have the brawlers, like I have the big ships. We haven't really lost any of those. It's their screens that are causing me problems, and if I can kill the screens, then my submarines are going to have an absolute field day. So yeah, I think I need to build a couple of really fast heavy cruisers, whose sole goal is to kill screens. Why am I so short on rubber? Oh, because I've lost my source. Right, I'm not buying from the Netherlands anymore. Yes, that's a problem. Oops, don't need that much. Missed you streaming Total War 3 Kingdoms, please do it. Check the schedule. There is some due to come later this week, when hopefully I'll have access to 8 Princes, which is the new DLC. Another naval invasion, doomed to failure. Plus I think we're actually catching the naval invasion as it occurs. And we got a couple of the German destroyers that were escorting it too, which is rather nice. 2 destroyers and 2 escorts. Good, good, good. Oh no, the German escorts. They wouldn't be Entente. Actually, are there any of you that need repairs? Not really. Okay, now I'm getting surplus submarines, so I really do need to switch the submarine production to something else.